Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you want to get nails from this to this, just of course keep on watching. So I've had my nails without being done for close to a month, maybe over a little 3 weeks. So I wanted to show you guys how to get from those long overgrown nails to these cute little baby ready nails. So I'm starting off with a nail clipper and just kind of shortening the nails to the length that I do want. Due to my job, I've had to have short nails, and of course having a baby on the way, I really want to have short nails. The way my clumsiness is set up will impede me from doing so. Also here now we're going to start with a file, and we're just going to file them to the shape that we want and make sure to get rid of those jagged edges. With a very coarse nail bit and going to debulk my nails tremendously. I want to pretty much take off this acrylic design that I do have, so I can just do an overlay of the pinky acrylic that I do have. I do not use any colored nail polish or anything like that. Usually my nails consist of just acrylic in like a cover. Over the years, I've learned it's very important to keep the nail bit, as close and as flat as possible to the nail, rather than creating angles, because that would cause damage to your nail and also burning. So just take your time. As you can see, I'm anchoring my pinky very close to my nail to give me some balance, and you can see how flat I'm laying this nail bit to my nail and just going from left to right to debulk the nail. Due to this being a very coarse nail bit, I'm making sure I'm nowhere near my natural nail because it will completely ruin and hurt my nail. So I'm just focusing this nail bit on the acrylic that I need to get rid of. Once I've gotten what I can with the nail bit, I'm going in with a nail file and trying to get any other residue that I can with the nail file. I'm going in with a sanding bit after I shake off any dust from my hands, and this sanding bit will really help me clean out my cuticle area. This one is major key to avoid lifting, getting rid of any dead skin or anything like that. So with this, you want to not go as high in speed, and of course take your time going around the cuticle. And since I did take almost all the acrylic off, I pretty much go over the entire nail, as you can see. has been from Young Nails. So the primer as well as the liquid are from Young Nails. The art brush is from Glitter Planet. I'll leave everything down below. If you have any questions, just of course feel free to leave it down below as well. So yeah, the Young Nails liquid, and the acrylic that I am using is actually a mix that Crystal's aunt made for me years ago that I just wanted to use today because I was in the mood for a little bit of color. And yes, this is color to me. As you can tell, it's homemade. It comes in a different jar. So I like to apply the primer all on my nails. I apply one coat to all nails, all 10 fingers. And then I go back into the hand that I'm going to work on first and apply a second layer only to the hand that I'm going to be working on first. And the second application happens here. It's very hard to show you on myself how I apply the acrylic because of the angles, but I pretty much just want to start with a bead very like midway up the nail, and as you can see through the clips coming, I'll get a little bit better at showing you, but I pretty much just try to maneuver the acrylic as best as I can and help to bring it to the edge of my nail. Just pretty much taking my time and wiping the brush as much as I can, and if I do see that the acrylic is getting a little dry, I just dip the brush back in and apply as much acrylic as necessary. I don't care if it takes me 10 beads or 2 beads to get the desired shape and structure that I want. That is what I will do. Here we go with the first hand. This I did with my dominant hand, and we'll show you now with my less dominant hand how I'm able to do the other side. The other side is actually easier to show you since I have to work in a different way on how I actually do the acrylic application on these short nails. As you can see how many times I do wipe the brush as well as dip it into new acrylic to get the desired shape. So just take your time, be very patient, and make sure you get a not so quick drying acrylic system, so that gives you enough time to be able to maneuver and to place the acrylic wherever you want it. Once you're done, I go in with my acetone jar and I clean my brush with the acetone. So I like to dip it in there for like 30 seconds and then I just wipe any excess off the brush, and that keeps my brush nice and clean. Then I go in with the nail file and just kind of reshape my nail as I like to with it first. Once the desired shape is achieved, I go into another nail bit, and this one is a smoothing one. It's a lot more fine, so this one will be able to debulk the nails just a little bit, but also just give it a nice smooth consistency throughout. This one's in about a medium speed, and I like to go into the cuticle area to make sure that I give it a nice flush look. Again, take your time, use your hands to hold yourself up. As you can see here, I'm using like 4 fingers. So just take your time, because here is where you can really damage your cuticle area if you go a little ham and may cut yourself. So just take your time, again, as flat as you can from the nail bit to the nail. And yeah, just take your time, back and forth, and slow and steady. When it comes to my less dominant hand, that I do actually move the hand that I'm working on more than the actual nail bit hand, I guess you can say. So whatever way is easiest for you and whatever angles you need to achieve, go for it. This has taken me years and years and years to, I guess, get better at, because I can't say I'm perfect. So just be patient, take your time. If you have any questions, please feel free, of course, to leave them down below and I'll get back to you on them. So I'm getting off any extra dust and spraying my hand with alcohol and wiping it clean. This gets rid of all the dust and just cleanses the hands. You can go in here at this point with a buffer, but I don't need to, because the nail bits that I use is really fine and really smoothed out my nails. So now I'm going in with this gel top coat. I broke the top, so my bad on that. So I just apply a nice layer of that and then I cure it in the nail. The timer on this is for 60 seconds, so I do that once on each hand, and that will complete the polish application. And then to finish it off, I get this nail oil and get it all around my cuticles and really massage it in to smooth out my nails, and that will conclude today's nail. I hope you guys learned something today. Please feel free to again leave any questions down below and I'll get back to you. I try to list as much products as I can down below, but of course use what you have or what you prefer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care.